Killing Floor 2 has recently done an update. I'm not sure if you guys got to check it out or see it as of yet, but essentially here's kind of the main thing that happened. They have added a PvP versus 12 players. For those of you guys who are thinking it's not, is it Counter-Strike that does that? It's not like Counter-Strike style where you attack each other and then your weapons upgrade, which they did do a mod of that in the first one. It's going to be actually where you are 6 survivors against 6 of the infected. It's not as exciting as, say, like how Left 4 Dead does their versus, but then again, their versus is all based on the special infected against the commons. So this one, you will play as like alpha clots, alpha crawlers, alpha blah 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 blah, all that stuff. You can play all of them. It randomly generates which of the Zeds that you get to play as. It's not bad. It's, as I said, it's interesting. There's only one difficulty. Essentially, like the clots will be like everything for the most part has a bit more health to it, is a little bit stronger because it's very easy to kill like those smaller infected. But other than that, they give you essentially the controls, tell you, okay, you know, right click is this, left click's this, alt fire if you have a special one. And one of the most interesting things that I really like is that they've added a few different types of moves and attacks for some of the Zeds. So that being, if you play as a bloat, not only do you have like a fuck ton more health, oh my god, you can bug the shit out of people. You can smack them with your little meat cleaver and throw up on them, but you can also put puke bombs everywhere that when they run through them, it poisons them, which is kind of funny because there's a lot of people who use a strategy where they don't engage the survivors. They just make trails of like throw up all over the place and hope that you like run into it and die. But it's kind of like if you're at full health, it's probably not going to kill someone if you're like the last one standing. So they have interesting stuff like that, as well as the siren. Oh my god, guys. You do not want to get caught by a fucking siren. So the siren has a snare now where she essentially like beams you up and you're stuck and she's all like, "Rawr!" and you're just like, I'm floating here. And anything else can attack you. You're 100% vulnerable. Like you can't attack or anything. Like say when you get grabbed by a clot, you can bash them. Like you can't do shit. So if your teammates don't fucking help you and a goddamn siren decides to fucking beam up your fucking soul, like you're fucked. I got caught off a few times because, trust me, let me tell you, Berserker or Medic are king in that mode. Trying to play stuff like Commando doesn't work really well. Or Firebug, kind of so-and-so. You want to play something heavy hitting, especially with all the extra health they have. Sirens will fucking destroy you, so if you see a teammate being beamed up, fucking Scotty, whatever, fucking save them. Because I had a person, like, I was just literally sitting there, like, being beamed, like, fucking Jesus into heaven or some shit for a while. And I'm just, like, waiting. And then, like, all the other, like, special Zeds that were there were trying to, like, kill me as quick as possible. And I'm just like, no, and you can't do anything. It sucks. So be careful for those if you have not tried it yet. But other than that, you can also play as Flesh Pounds and Scrates. Those are randomly selected as well, same as with the boss battle. Patty so far is the only one I've seen that they have. So you can play as Patty, but who gets those? It's all, like, to be fair, it's all randomly selected. I have not got to play as the Patriarch yet. I hope to one day, but I also feel like I'll do terrible and be sad about it. But I hope to one day. But I haven't got to play as him yet. But I did get to play as a Flesh Pound and a Scrate, and those are pretty nice. As long as you stay focused, you do pretty well. But yeah, you guys should give it a try if you haven't. I plan on hopefully making a video about it. I haven't recorded anything yet because I've been just kind of leisurely playing. But they also came out with, what am I thinking of? A crossbow now that you guys can use, which goes across everyone. So they came out with a crossbow now again, as well as they came out with a map called Prison, which I love because the collectibles are bars of soap. It took me a while to find them. Bars of soap are kind of actually hard to find. At least, like, they blend in a lot more than, say, the, I don't know, the mutant fetus thingies in Black Forest and the creepy little dolls and Farm, whatever the fuck that is. The bars of soap blend in really fucking well, so those are kind of actually hard-ish to find. They're not that exciting, but I love that it's Prison. They have bar of soap, so I love Tripwire's sense of humor. So anyway, you guys, give that a try if you have not. It's pretty nifty, as I said. Versus is not too bad. If you play as the humans, let me tell you, if you're a good Berserker or Medic, play as that. Commando will not work as well. Support's not too bad, because the shotties, you can blow most of them away, but But yeah, it can be easy to get really overwhelmed with the extra health that those guys have, so give it a try. I'll hopefully make a video on it. Speaking of videos that I have finally made, most of you have probably noticed that I finally did that Dark Souls video based on that stream that I did a while ago. It just took forever to go through and edit because it's about an hour and a half of streamed footage for my very first one, so I was kind of like, it takes some time, but I finally got it out. If you guys haven't seen, I'll take a link down below or something. I'll put a link down below if you guys have not yet seen it, and if you want to laugh at the misery of watching someone who has never played Dark Souls with a PlayStation 3 controller reading Xbox controls, feel free to take a look at that. Anyway, that's really it for today. That's all I'm going to go on about. Look at those, play the new modes. I'll try and get a video back on it. Random fact, story, whatever thing of the day, I now have glasses that I just recently got, which is awesome because they match, I don't know if you can see it, but they match the colors of my room. If you guys have ever got to see all the colors of my room, it's blue, it's like teal and then brown on like the walls. But I recently got glasses. Ooh, you guys are dirty. Because I am very slightly nearsighted. Ooh, trying to put them on. Hello, ladies. Yeah, but yeah, I'm very slightly nearsighted. It's honestly not that bad. Like, when I, like, compare, like, everything, like, I can see everything pretty well. It just looks like I went from, like, DVD to Blu-ray. Like, DVD, Blu-ray, DVD, Blu-ray. Like, everything looks a lot sharper and a lot more detailed. So, it's not really something that I really need too much, but it definitely does make a difference. But I can still go without glasses pretty well. But Mom and I decided to get her eyes checked and be like, what's going on? And that's what's going on anyway. That's all I got to talk about for you guys today. You guys have a happy rest of the Mondays, and I will see you in whatever I post tomorrow. Bye. Feel my power.